if you're going to be visiting Skagway on a cruise ship or just there for a visit, and you don't want to pay that high price for the White Pass Railroad, then I highly recommend checking out Skagway Tours. I took the White Pass Summit and Yukon Suspension Bridge tour, and it was absolutely fantastic. The driver, the whole way up, shares interesting facts about the area and different wildlife that can be seen, and it is a fraction of the cost of that railroad, and you really get to see a lot of the same things. Unfortunately, on this day, we had quite a bit of cloud coverage at the summit, so we didn't see much of anything. And then about 40 minutes later, we arrived at the suspension bridge. You don't need to pay any extra admission because your ticket will cover the cost of admission to the suspension bridge. All you do need to bring is a little bit of nerves to get over this bridge. But once you do, it's a really beautiful view. We were fortunate to be the first bus to arrive, so I went ahead and let everyone go on by so that I had the bridge to myself, just my sister and I. And we were able to really soak in these views and just to really appreciate the beauty that this part of the Yukon offers, even on a cloudy day like this. It's so nice not to have to be rushed or fighting for an area to stop and take a picture. We had this all to ourselves, so hopefully that'll be the same for you when you come to visit. On the way back over, you can just take a look and see the other side. And while you're over here, really take your time and explore. They've got these really cool stacking rocks areas, and then they've recreated what it would look like in the early 1900s. If you lived in this area, this is a cache where you'd store your food to keep it away from any wildlife that are also hungry. What I really enjoyed about this whole area is the walking paths were well maintained. Even on a rainy day, they weren't slippery. Of course, to preserve the area so that visitors don't go off. I love this cabin so much. This was so much fun to explore. This is what a cabin really looked like back in these days. And I must say, I'm glad I wasn't living in these days because I would struggle. It was fun just seeing just the really fine attention to detail, very age-appropriate items, these bottles, the wash bin, the chair, and this dingy, dirty mattress. But this is how cabins were. They were just very simple. They had the essentials because when you were out here in the wintertime, that's all you care about is just surviving and the essentials. Such a fun trip. On the way back, you crossed through the border. I wasn't able to get it on the way up, so here you go. It's just a very simple border crossing. They just check everyone's passport, and then on the way back, our driver was able to stop off at this beautiful waterfall. We were able to enjoy it. And the fun thing is you enter back into Alaska, and then 40 minutes later, you're back at your dock and you're back home.